Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Peace Memorial Multiplex in Wainwright, Alberta. We've got gold medal game action here between the Wainwright Rustlers and the Siksika Buffaloes in the Hockey Alberta Senior AA Provincial Championships. Thank you for joining us here on a beautiful, sunny, and warm Easter Sunday. And we've got a heck of a hockey game in store for you as these two teams battle it out for the top spot in the province in Senior AA hockey. We'll be bringing you all the action on the ice in moments, but first we'll hear from the PA announcer and the singing of O Canada.
Wainwright Rustlers would like to welcome everyone to the gold medal championship game of Hockey Alberta Senior AA Provincial between the Siksika Buffaloes and the Wainwright Rustlers. Your starting goalies for Siksika, number 33, Mackenzie Chalmers. And for Wainwright, number 33, Thomas Eisenman. This afternoon, we would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the Indigenous peoples of the Treaty 6 region and the Métis settlements and Métis Nation of Alberta, regions 2, 3, and 4. We respect the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our community. It is at this time that we ask everyone to rise and able to remove your hats for the singing of O Canada by our very own Shayla Goslin.
O Canada, our home and native land, you paint your love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see you rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our lands glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for
A wonderful job of singing O Canada by Jada Goslin. Always takes her time doing so, but she's a talented young lady with a great voice, and she gets us started here tonight as we get fired up for the gold medal game. Your starting goaltenders for the Wainwright Rustlers, Thomas Eisman, started game one of this tournament and picked up the win. Of course, as the Rustlers went 3-0 in the round robin. Eisman, the everyday goaltender for the Rustlers throughout the regular season, getting a chance in the crease for this gold medal game. And on the other side, it's Chalmers for the Siksika Buffaloes, Mackenzie Chalmers. He started every game in goal for them this week. And here we go. Rustlers swoop it out from the corner, and they pick up a loose puck in the offensive zone trying to find Tanner Fleck. The pass from Klein, and now Klein out in front, and his shot is blocked by Johnson. And now McNeil off to the races, down the left wing. His shot deflected wide by the stick of Captain Spencer Goslin. And now Hale from the point. Throws one towards the net, but it's deflected wide as well. Pass out into the slot right in the feet of McCallum. And Bird is able to come away with it. He gets hauled down and still able to get a shot on net, but the save made by Chalmers. Now puck in the corner. McCallum swings around the boards, but Hamilton's there to kick it forward and keep it in the zone. Rustlers going for a change while the puck is deep in Buffalo's territory. And James able to keep it in, swatting that puck out of the air. He'll play it in behind the net. Hamilton's there to pick it up. Plays it in front to Pfister. And the save made by Chalmers, and he bats the rebound away with his stick. Now around the boards, the Buffaloes are able to clear it, and Horn is there to pick it up in front of the Rustlers bench. He sends it up to Carson James, who tips it to Pfister, and Pfister plays it in deep. James on the chase. He swings it out in front. Hamilton there trying to find Herzog, but the pass was behind him. And the Rustlers regroup in the neutral zone. Connor James dumps it in. That's going to be icing. So face-off coming in Rustlers territory as they're bringing the pressure early in the offensive zone. As mentioned, the Rustlers 3-0 in the round robin. The Buffaloes come into this gold medal game with a round robin record of 1-1-1. They defeated the Elk Point Elks, lost to these Rustlers, and lost in overtime last night to the Spirit River Rangers, who won the bronze medal earlier today. Now Woodward slides it up to Connor James. He's got some speed. He tries to cut in front of the net, but isn't able to, and tries to jam away at the side of the net, and now a shot from the slot, but Chalmers swallows that one up and holds on for the faceoff. These two teams played the night game on Friday with an 8:30 puck drop. The Rustlers dominated that one with a 10-3 victory. But the Buffaloes did play well in that one. They had made it a 1-1 tie late in the first period. The Rustlers took a 2-1 lead with 30 seconds to go in the first. Marched their way out to a 4-1 lead by the end of the second period and then ran away with it in the third. But it was a really good hockey game for at least 2 periods, and Chalmers ended up getting pulled later in the game, but played his heart out. I think he allowed 7 goals on something like 50 shots. So it was a tough day for him, but he worked hard. Now Mackay sends it up to Herzog. Tried to feed it back to Mackay, but he got tied up trying to get across the blue line. And Berg dumps it in deep. Chad Marchand on the chase now. Goslin picks it up in the neutral zone. Feeds it forward to McCluskey in the corner. Now Goslin behind the net. Tries to send it out in front. And it got deflected on goal, but Chalmers kicked it away. McCluskey sends it to Bird. Over to Goslin. He steps into the top of the circle, fires a shot, but it's blocked by Maltby. And now McNeil picks it up. Tries to skate around Bird, but he gets bodied off the puck and got upended. Now the Rustlers trying to come the other way, but that pass just out of the reach of McCluskey. Maltby tips that one way up into the crowd, up onto the walking track. And we'll get a face-off here way down in Buffalo's territory. Now Horn off the face-off, dumps it in, and Fleck hard on the chase, but Hale gets there first and swings it around the boards. It's Maltby with a long cross-ice pass. It's picked off by Klein. Sends it back to Soretsky. He fires, and a great glove save made by Chalmers to nab that one out of the air. 3.5 minutes expired in this first period. Rustlers been buzzing so far, but haven't been able to capitalize on their 5 shots. Now McCallum gets tossed out of the face-off circle. McNeil's going to come in and take his place against Chandler Klein. McNeil wins the face-off, but the Buffalo's not able to clear it. And now the Rustlers from behind the net. Soretsky tried throwing it out in front. They got deflected up in the air and ends up in the neutral zone. McNeil gets it there, tries to work it deep, but Horn stands him up just inside the blue line. And now a puck into the netting. We'll slow things down for a face-off here. As we mentioned earlier in the week, the Siksika Buffaloes are actually the only of the 4 teams at this tournament, provincial championship tournament this weekend, to have won their league championship. They beat the Lethbridge Lightning to win their league title. The Rustlers were eliminated in a surprise upset in the opening round of the Sask-Alta Senior Hockey League playoffs by the Elk Point Elks, who represented the league at the tournament this week. Ended up losing in the bronze medal game this morning. And now a chance in front as Connor James puts one just wide. And now they're banging away at it in the crease. But Klein can't put it home, and he gets wrestled to the ice. And now the other way, it's Yellow Fly. He gets his pocket picked by Connor James. He gets it up to Klein, but it just bounces off his stick. And the Buffaloes have a chance to dump it in and go for a line change. Now Carson James chips it in. And the Buffalo is able to swing it around. Running Rabbit gets it up to Omisu. Omisu plays it forward. Takes a shove from Berg. Loses control, and now the Rustlers come the other way. They slide it up to Pfister. He comes in and fires one over the net. Fisher at the point now. That puck is bouncing around on him, and then it bounces over the stick of Carson James, and now Omisu has a chance to pick it up. He carries it across the blue line, comes in, fires, and a blocker save made by Thomas Eisman, and we got a penalty upcoming to the Bisons, and it's going to be the Buffaloes who get the first power play of this gold medal game. 5.5 minutes into the first period, it's going to be Tyler Fisher heading to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Soretsky with a cheeky little play to bat it to himself off the boards and then clears it all the way down the ice.
Fisher, minor penalty for slashing, 14-38.
McNeil picks it up on the fly. Carries it through the neutral zone. The Buffaloes just, I thought they had just barely stayed onside, but offside by half a stride. So we'll take a pause here, get a face-off just down to our right here in front of the penalty boxes. McCallum wins it for the Buffaloes, but it was well out of the reach of Milliken, so he's got to chase it all the way back behind his own net. 30 seconds gone in the Fisher penalty now. McCallum, with lots of speed, carries across the line. Gets it to Milliken at the point. His shot, the save made, second chance, and Eisman makes the save once again. Rustlers aren't able to clear it, though, as Milliken gets it across to McNeil. McNeil back to Milliken at the point. He flips it over to McCallum. Back to Milliken. Back to McNeil, and the one-timer is nearly there with lots of room on the right side of the goal, but the pass was in his skates, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Now the Rustlers have a chance to send it all the way down. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill now for Wainwright. And the Buffaloes send the puck all the way down the ice on the power play, but no icing as they were able to get to it first. And now Hendricks gets it in deep as half of his teammates on the ice go for a line change. Johnson with it now. Tries to feed Omisu, but he can't hold on to it. Puck skips into the offensive zone anyway. And now Johnson keeps it inside the blue line, and a hard shot from Yellow Fly was redirected in front of the net. And it goes up into the netting. .12:39 left in this first period. Only a second left on the Tyler Fisher penalty, so he's poised to make his way back onto the ice. Rustlers win the faceoff, chip it off the glass, and Fisher's right there to pick it up. He slides it over to Pfister. Pfister fakes a shot, steps around, and we got... Could have sworn that went in, but somehow Chalmers is able to keep it out. A play at the back post for Carson James. He wasn't able to jam it home, and Chalmers keeps this a scoreless hockey game. Now Hale sends it up to McNeil. He chips it forward for McCallum. Gets knocked off his stick, though, and now the Rustlers have a 3-on-2 if they hustle. Berg drops it to Carson James. James fires, but that shot was blocked by Hale. And now numbers the other way for the Buffaloes. McCallum coming in, sends it to the other side. A point-blank shot and then a rebound loose right at the top of the crease, and Eisman makes the save both times. And now another great save from Eisman, keeping this a scoreless game. As the Buffaloes with a handful of great scoring chances there. Little over 8 minutes gone in the first period now. In other provincial championship news, if any Wainwright hockey fans are watching, the Junior B Bisons of Wainwright are playing against the Okotoks Bisons in the Junior B provincial championship gold medal game right now. Scoreless after the first period is the latest report we have there, but we'll keep you updated. Now the Rustlers with numbers again. Klein sends it to Fleck, and Fleck puts it just wide. Rustlers with the puck in the neutral zone. But that pass doesn't connect. And Hammond is able to play it up the boards to Hendricks. Connor James from the neutral zone gets it to Klein. Soretsky is going to chase it down, but Chalmers comes out of his crease to play it up the boards. Now James out in front. Goes to the backhand, a chance in front, and they score! The Rustlers take a 1-0 lead thanks to Brant Soretsky standing on the edge of the crease and taps home the one-timer pass from Chandler Klein to put the home squad up 1. Nearly 9 minutes into this first period.
First goal, number 25.
Now Marchand carries it across the line, but we got an offside here as Cody Woodward was moving a little too quick.
Soretsky from James at 11:07.
Now the Buffaloes send it right on net from the neutral zone, and that puck was hopping around. So Eisman covers it up in his crease and slows things down as we got the Easter Bunny making its way around the PMM today. As we got a pretty full barn of hockey fans spending their Easter Sunday here in Wainwright. Rustlers win the faceoff. Oh, thank you very much, Easter Bunnies. Sharing a little treat with the play-by-play guy.
Being a hockey player is a full-time job.
And now Cullum carries it across the blue line, but that puck was bobbling on him and he couldn't hold on to it. Woodward crosses the blue line, drops it there for Marchand. Marchand fires, and now a loose puck in front. It's a rebound, popped right out into the slot, but the Buffalo is able to clear it. They work it in deep and go for a full line change. Now Berg flips it up in the air. It lands right in front of Zach Mackay. He gets it to Bryce Woodward, who fires a shot that was deflected wide off the shin pad of Running Rabbit. Rustlers working down low. Woodward there to pick it up. Sends it to the point. Fisher's there. He fires a shot, but Chalmers, with a quick glove, snatches that one out of midair and holds on to the faceoff. Down to 9 minutes, 43 seconds left in this first period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Rustlers. Now McCallum wins the draw. And the Buffaloes look to get a rush going. They get it up to McNeil at center ice. Now McCallum down the left wing, back to McNeil on the right wing. His shot way up and in the air. Doesn't go out of play, though. Drops down behind the net, and the Rustlers play it forward. Now Woodward up the center of the ice. He's got lots of speed. He's going to cut back left, but a good poke check there by Chalmers. Maltby picks up the rebound and slowly makes his way through the neutral zone. He crosses the blue line. James knocks the puck off his stick, and now Woodward collects it. Tried to feed it to Carson James, but it was well out of his reach. And now offside on the Buffaloes, so the Rustlers have plenty of time to slow things down and set up a breakout. But instead, they turn it over. Now Hendricks battling for it in the corner. Carson James gets it back, though, flips it up to center ice. And the Buffaloes play it in deep again. Connor James drops it there for his brother Carson, who plays it deep into the corner. And now Johnson from behind his own net. Feeds it to Hendricks. He lumbers through the neutral zone. Drops it there for Hammond, but he's not able to hold on to it, and the Rustlers flip it up in the air again. Down into Buffalo's territory, and now Kelvin Hamilton on the forecheck, causing some problems down there. Forces a turnover. Soretsky, the goal scorer, has got the puck on his stick, but he gives it away to Johnson in front of the net, and the whistle blows, signaling a penalty to the Buffaloes. It's going to be Estevan Hale heading to the box, 2 minutes for hooking. And with 7:55 remaining in the first period, the Rustlers have a chance to add to their lead with a 2-minute power play. Rustlers win the draw, but splits the D-men, so they got to tag up, and Connor James picks it up here. Gets it to Klein. Klein on the left wing, working it into the corner. Fleck comes in to help out. But it's McCallum for the Buffaloes who gets it. He's not able to clear the zone, though, and now a chance in front. It's Fleck, and his shot goes just wide left. Now Johnson able to clear it all the way down the ice. Eisman slows that down for Connor James, who picks it up and gets things moving in the right direction for the Rustlers once again. And now a great job by Chandler Klein to knock down that clearing attempt out of midair on the fly and keep things going for the Rustlers power play here. Chance in front for Klein in the slot, but Chalmers there to make the save. And the Rustlers will bring out their second power play unit. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining in the Hale hooking penalty. The Rustlers already with a couple good scoring chances on this man advantage. They win the draw. It's Goslin at the point, sends it to Fisher on the far side. Back to Goslin, right at the top, and his shot ends up right in the glove of Chalmers. Not a whole lot of traffic in front, and he holds on to that one easily. And now the Buffaloes win the faceoff and pin it in the corner. But Zach McKay has a chance to come away with it. It gets swatted into the far corner, though. And now up to the point. Fisher is able to keep it in the zone. McKay with a backhand spin-around pass. And now Herzog down low. He spins and fires to Chalmers with another glove save. 38 seconds left in the power play now. 6:33 remaining in the first period as time is flying in this high-paced back and forth opening frame. And now Maltby is down as he got a stick to the face. As he had lost his footing and the puck was underneath him on the ice, and one of the Rustlers players took a whack at trying to get the puck. Wasn't trying to get him in the face, but yeah, he definitely took a stick right to the nose on the ice. Referees weren't in position to see that happen, and no penalty was called. Now the referee explaining the situation to Buffalo's captain, Wildman. And we're all good to go. Rustlers remain in the power play for the next 30 seconds. It's Fisher at the point now. Fakes a shot, gets it to Mackay. He tries to send it down low, but goes off the stick of Milliken and up into the netting. Herzog and McCallum in for the draw, and Herzog wins it. Goslin at the right point. Back to Fisher on the left. Mackay to Fisher right at the top. He winds and fires and scores! Tyler Fisher makes it 2-0 for the Rustlers as they cash in on the power play and extend their lead with 6:09 remaining in the first period of this gold medal game. Mister plays back to Horn off the faceoff here. Hamilton chips it in deep.
Assistant number 21, Jack Mackay. Number 18, Ross Herzog.
Now the puck behind the net. Hale picks it up.
Fisher from Mackay.
Works it up to Running Rabbit. Now to Omisu. He crosses the blue line. Cuts to the outside and into the corner. And now Cullum gets pinned against the boards. Key and Horn are in there. Omisu comes in to help. Fister's there as well. Puck comes loose. Omisu had it for a moment, but Connor James stole it right back. Now Hamilton's able to clear it out of the zone and gets it to James. And now a chance here. They score again. Carson James makes it 3-0 on a 3-on-1 rush. On a little give and go with Derek Pfister. He puts it through the 5-hole of Chalmers. And just like that, the Rustlers steal every inch of momentum remaining in this one. Jumping out to a 3-0 lead. A little over 5 minutes to go.
Next third goal, score number 37, Carson James. Assistant number 19.
Now Maltby comes in. He's got some space, but he gets upended. And the Rustlers able to clear the zone. Milliken chasing it back.
From Pfister and Hamilton at 5:17.
Maltby knocks it down out of midair. Spins around in the corner looking for a teammate. He finds Milliken, but his shot is blocked, and the Rustlers on an odd man rush again. It's Soretsky with the puck this time. He's got Fleck with him, and a good save made by Chalmers that time. Klein picks up the rebound in the corner. He gets bodied against the glass. And now Bird in front feeds it over to Oucher, but nothing doing there. Sorry, that was Fleck. Now Klein up to McCluskey. Crosses the blue line, sends a long shot on goal, and Chalmers is just going to swallow that one up and settle things down here. Horn sends it in deep, and Woodward there to play it. Marchand's pass in front was intercepted, but Rustler is able to get it back here as McCluskey chips it up along the boards. Marchand picks it up all the way around the net. Now in the corner. He shovels it forward to Connor James at the point. Hammond steals it, though. And now the Rustlers get it back and enter the zone, try to get something going once again. Hendricks gets a hold of that for the Buffaloes, though, and sends it to center ice. Now pass off the boards to Marchand. He cuts to the middle, goes cross ice to Herzog. Herzog waits him out, spins around the net, and tries to center and pass from behind the goal. But nothing doing there. Now Omisu sends it forward to Cullum. He's not able to control that saucer pass, and Connor James comes away with it. He sends it forward looking for Bryce Woodward. He beats out the icing call. And from the corner now, he skates it up to the point, spins around, sends it back down to Mackay. Now across the way to Fisher. He's already got one tonight. He fires again. And on the rebound, Herzog kicked it through the crease. Nobody there to tap it in, though. And now Berg picks up the loose puck in the Rustlers' end. Woodward plays it to an open wing, and Herzog picks it up there. But his pass back to Mackay was intercepted, and now Maltby tries a cross-ice pass, is picked off as well. And now a couple of Buffaloes collide at the Rustlers' blue line, and they're not able to get onside in time, and the whistle blows as we get a face-off here just outside the Rustlers' blue line with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first period. Buffaloes win the draw here, and it's McNeil getting it to Yellowfly, and then Maltby chips it into the zone. Now Gosselin accepts the pass at center ice. He drops it for Hamilton, and Hamilton's shot is high over the net. Buffaloes come the other way. It's McNeil. He runs right through Bird. And the Buffaloes able to keep the puck in the zone, and now a chance in front maybe. But Eisman with the save. Rebound comes out to the high slot. And now another chance. And McCallum puts that one wide. Johnson to McCallum, and it caught Eisman real awkwardly, and he wasn't quite sure where that was. But somehow he kept it out. Gets back up to his feet. And the Buffaloes send it in deep again. Rustlers able to clear the zone, but a little too strong. Oh, not quite strong enough as that puck slows down before it reaches the goal line, so no icing. No icing the other direction as well. And Connor James with it now as we approach the final minute of the first period. His pass to Soretsky goes off Soretsky's skate, giving the Buffaloes a chance to come the other way.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Chandler Klein with it across the blue line. His stick gets slashed out of his hands as he crosses the blue line, and that's going to be a Buffaloes penalty as the Rustlers will be going on the power play here momentarily. And the second power play of the afternoon for the Rustlers. They cashed in on the first one. And it's going to be Hammond making his way to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. So with 46.2 seconds left in the first period, the Rustlers with the extra man advantage here. Buffaloes won the faceoff, and Cullum went off to the races, but couldn't find his way to the net.
2 minutes for slashing at the penalty, 46 seconds. Hammond, minor penalty for slashing at 46 seconds.
Now Connor James down the left wing. Slides it into Klein, and that shot right in the chest of Chalmers, and he holds on. 21 seconds to go before the break. Connor James from the point as time ticks down. 15 seconds to go. Fleck fires one, but it's wide, and the rebound comes out front. James picks it up at the point, gets it to Fleck down low. Nice sauce pass over to Bird. He steps in and rings one off the bar. And with 1 second left, that's going to do it. James rips a shot, but it was after the buzzer anyway. And that'll do it for the first 20 minutes of play in this gold medal game. The Wainwright Rustlers up 3-0 after the first period, and they're going to come back to a minute and 14 seconds of power play time when they return to the ice for the second period. We're going to take a break for the intermission. Don't go far. There's plenty of exciting hockey action left to come when we return for the second. Welcome back for the second period of this gold medal game in the Senior AA Provincial Championships hosted by ATB here in Wainwright at Vision Credit Union at the Peace Memorial Multiplex. Good crowd on hand here tonight, and looks like a good crowd watching from home here on the live stream. We appreciate you joining us. The Rustlers carrying a 3-0 lead into the second period. They got 1:14 remaining on a power play to start this frame, as they look to extend their lead and march their way towards their first provincial championship since 2010. And to do it here on home ice would certainly be special. And they win the opening faceoff of the second period. Fleck carries it in, sends it around tries to send it around the boards, but it caught the referee and came to a dead stop. Now Connor James at the point. He fires a shot that's redirected and they score. It's 4-0 for the Wainwright Rustlers. It's deflected in front by Chandler Klein to extend this Rustler lead and put them one step closer to that gold medal. Just 18 seconds into the second period, and they get things going again. Soretsky drops it to Horn off the faceoff. And he sends it into Buffalo's territory. Now the puck was deflected with a whole bunch of speed right into the Buffalo's bench, but luckily didn't catch anybody in the teeth. Rustlers take possession off the draw again. It's Connor James. Dances around the forecheck. Right around the next one as well. Carries it across the blue line himself. Fires a shot, but it's wide of the net. McNeil's there to pick it up. He steps around Soretsky, but loses control right near center ice, and Milliken picks it up. Now McNeil through center ice, and that pass goes off the skate of Zach Mackay and bounds back into Buffalo's territory again. McCallum had tipped that stretch pass that was headed for Maltby, and he was showing a little frustration about that. And the Rustlers come the other way as Bryce Woodward fires a shot right into the glove of Chalmers, and he holds on for the faceoff. Buffaloes win the draw here in their own end. Working all the way around the boards. And now it's Omisu carrying it across the blue line. Slams on the brakes and fires a shot just high over the net. And Siksika is able to keep it in the zone. Now the Rustlers get a hold of it, play it up the boards to Mackay. Across the way to Berg. And that stretch pass is picked off by Yellowfly. He fires a shot that looked like it was headed over the net, but Eisman snatches it out of the air and holds on. Just about 2 minutes gone in the second period now. Buffaloes play it to the point. Milliken's shot is blocked by Pfister. Cullum slides it behind the net towards Omisu, but he got his stick tied up and couldn't control that. So now the Rustlers flip it up in the air. Lands in front of Kelvin Hamilton, but hopped over his stick, and now Hendricks fires a shot just wide. And that one caroms all the way down deep into Buffalo's territory. Milliken's there to pick it up. And now Hendricks, his pass is picked off. Carson James plays it deep. Rustlers go for a quick change. The Buffaloes try a stretch pass, but a pair of Rustlers defenders get in the way of that. Now Wainwright comes up the left wing. It's Woodward. He fires a shot right in the belly of Chalmers. He holds on for the faceoff. 3 minutes gone in the second period now. The Rustlers with a 4-0 lead and dominating on the shot clock, 22-10. Of course, a few power plays have led to excess of scoring chances for the Rustlers. The Buffaloes win the faceoff here. It's Yellowfly with it. Gets it to McNeil. But his pass towards Maltby was out of his reach. The Buffaloes play it deep. Orrin there isn't able to pick it up off the boards. Now the Buffaloes with a chance to come out with it. They pass it out in front. A good defensive play there made by Soretsky to take away any scoring chance. And a long shot from the point from Yellowfly, but no traffic in front. And Eisman sees that one all the way. And now Klein gets tossed from the circle because Tanner Fleck had jumped in too soon. But the Rustlers win the draw anyway as Soretsky wins it for them. Klein picks it up right at the blue line, gets it in deep. Johnson pinches him out of the play though. And now the Buffaloes the other way. It's McCallum. He's got Maltby with him. And he's got McNeil on the other side. McNeil fires a shot and just glances off the blocker of Eisman and rings around the boards. Stretch pass there from the Buffaloes doesn't connect and leads to an icing call. And we'll get a face-off down in Siksika territory. Rustlers off the draw. It's Fisher at the point. He changes the angle a bit, fires a shot. Rebound popped up right in front of Chalmers, and he's lost his stick. It's behind the net. But the Buffalo is able to pick up the puck, clear the zone, but it hits the linesman, and the Rustlers are able to send it in deep again. Chalmers still without a paddle. Soretsky comes in, tries to feather a pass through, but a good defensive play made there by Milliken. And now the Buffaloes come the other way. They turn it over just outside the Rustlers' blue line. And now Wainwright carries it into the zone. It's Klein. Puts it right in the chest of Chalmers, who had time to go get his paddle back, and he holds on for the save there. Quick shot off the faceoff from Goslin, but it sails wide of the net. And now Herzog behind the goal. Feeds it to Mackay. He tries to go to the back post where Woodward was waiting for it, but the pass doesn't get through traffic. And now Woodward to Herzog, back to Woodward in the corner. He moves it to Bird at the point. Sliding it over to Goslin, who goes all the way across the ice with the saucer pass to Woodward. He couldn't handle it cleanly. He calms it down, and now they get it back up to the point again. That shot from Goslin from the point was blocked, and then a second chance on the rebound for Woodward. The save is made, and the Buffaloes clear it over the glass and into the crowd. So we'll get a face-off here. 14:38 remaining in this second period. It's been a heck of a hockey game here, despite the one-sided score. Buffaloes, if they can get one here and get themselves back in the game, we could have a real doozy on our hands for the rest of the afternoon. Rustlers try to slide a little centering pass from Carson James in front, but Couldn't get through traffic, and now Pretty Young Man chips it in deep. He's going to chase it down. Connor James gets there first, and the Rustlers swinging around the boards, but not out of the zone. Yellowfly's shot was blocked by his own teammate, and now the Rustlers are going to be taking a penalty. It's going to be a man advantage for the Buffaloes. A perfect opportunity for them as they score. They didn't need the power play as Pretty Young Man taps one home from the side of the goal, and the Buffaloes are right back in this one. It's 4-1 with 14:09 remaining in the second period. And that goal injects some life into the Buffaloes bench, and they're fired up and ready to go. Some fresh legs out there after that goal. And they're going to try and make a real game of this. Never say die, as they've got plenty of hockey left to play, trailing by 3. Woodward chases it in behind the net. The Yellowfly gets to it first, gets it out to center ice. And the Buffaloes fans are loving it. We got a cheering section over to our left. These fans have been great all week. They've been out here supporting their team. No matter what time slot they're playing in, no matter what the score, they're here cheering them on. And they were rewarded with a berth in the gold medal game for their squad. Now Maltby comes in and fires one just wide. The Rustlers get the rebound and move it up ice. McCluskey slides it to Marchand, back to McCluskey. He fires one, but a shot blocked by Johnson. And now Numbers, if they hustle, it's Maltby carrying the puck. He slides it towards Johnson, but McNeil tried to take it himself on his backhand and thwarted that rush for his own team. But now they continue holding possession in the zone here. It comes up to the point to Hale on the left side. His shot tipped by the glove of Cody Bird. But a quick reaction and save made by Eisman. He holds on to the faceoff as the Buffalo is now starting to bring some pressure in the offensive zone.
Today's 50-50 is currently over $1,510 Ryan Fast.
Now the Rustlers bring it in quick. Goslin has it in the corner. Tries a centering pass, but it's knocked down. Cullum chips it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Now the Rustlers get it in deep. Soretsky's there to play it. And a great play by Chalmers there to stick his paddle out and stop that centering pass. And now Cullum on a partial breakaway. He's got a chance. Here he goes to the backhand. But Eisman with the save. The rebound comes out into the corner. Golden scoring chance for Cullum to pull the Buffaloes back within 2. But Eisman got the better of him that time. Now Milliken plays it to Omisu, who just redirects it into the corner and goes for a line change. Fresh legs for the Buffaloes. Now Klein carries the cross, but he gets bodied off the puck. Mackay gets it back, and now a shot from Klein, and he scores! The Rustlers get it back in quick order. And it's a 5-1 hockey game with 11:50 left in the second period. You know what they say, a great save on one end and an even better scoring chance on the other, and that's how it played out for the Rustlers there. Eisman doing his job in the blue paint, and then the forwards going to work. Chandler Klein tucking one home, high blocker side, to restore the 4-goal lead.
Second of the game, score number 81, Chandler Klein. Assist number 21, Zach Mackay. Time of that goal, 11:50.
Now Buffaloes get it in deep. Eisman comes out to play it. But they can't get it out of the zone. Hendricks with it in front, but he gets his pocket picked by Herzog, who sends a pass up to Woodward. He deflects it into the offensive zone, but the Buffaloes get it out quickly. Hendricks down the left wing. He's facing Cole Horn. He just takes a shot, steered wide by the blocker of Eisman, and now shot by Hale from the point. It was blocked by Horn before it could get to the net. And the Buffaloes get it to the point again. But they turn it over there off the wall. Connor James carries it in. Looks for the cross-ice pass, but a great defensive play by Hale to get in the passing lane there. And now Connor James fumbles it a little bit, and it scoots into the neutral zone. Buffaloes are offside here. They're going to have to tag up. And the Rustlers now with numbers the other way. It's Carson James. Cuts to the middle of the ice. He's got a screen, but he misses the net. And the Buffaloes able to clear.
Thank you for attending the Hockey Alberta Provincial Championship presented by KTV. Play hard, have fun. Great memories will last a lifetime.
Pfister crosses the blue line, carries it in, and a backhand pass through the crease, but James can't tap that one in. James now skates towards the corner, now cuts in behind the net. Slams on the brakes and spins around in the far corner. He gets it to Hamilton, a little behind him, so he can't get the shot off, so he plays it to Fisher, and Fisher sends it low. Rustler is able to keep it in tight. Carson James with a chance in front. And he took a spill as he put a shot on goal. And now Pfister scoops it off the boards. Leaves it there for Berg. Plays it in deep, and Hamilton's there. Sends it to Fisher. His shot was blocked, and then he takes a big hit from Maltby. And then a clearing attempt from the Buffaloes ends up in the Rustlers' bench. And we get a face-off here. 9:38 left in the second period as time ticks down quickly in this middle frame. An update on the Junior B Bisons in their gold medal game in Okotoks. The Wainwright Bisons up 2-1 over the Okotoks Bisons after the second period. As they look to claim the provincial championship after winning their 6th straight league title. Now a saucer pass from Bird. Woodward can't collect it, but he gets there first to negate the icing. Buffalo is able to chip it out of the zone, though, as Omisu flips it forward. And now Cullum trying to chase it down, but Goslin beats him there. Marchand plays it forward to Fleck. And that's got to be offside. Yes, it is. And we get a whistle here. The Buffaloes want the face-off all the way down in Rustlers' territory. See what the decision is here. It'll stay just outside the Buffalo's blue line.
Wainwright Rustlers, like the following sponsors: Goodwin Oilfield Services, John, Apex Distribution, Arsenal Jopek, Turner Estate Management, Rocky Mountain Equipment, Bell Contracting, Wainwright Liquor and Beer, Town of Wainwright, and Light Choice Realty.
The Rustlers down in the corner. Fleck and Klein cycle it to one another, and then Klein took a big hit up high. A little slow to get back up to his feet, and he's going to head to the bench. Fleck carries it across the blue line, drops it for Soretsky. Soretsky plays it to the top of the crease for Fleck. He gets a redirect, but can't beat Chalmers. And then a Rustler's shot rings all the way around the boards and ends up right on goal. And Eisman covers up as Hendricks was there trying to apply a little pressure. Now, we get ready for the face-off here. There was a little confusion as to which Rustlers should be on the ice. And here we go. Rustlers win the draw. Just able to get it out across the blue line. Buffalo scoop it up, and Maltby plays it around the boards. McNeil's there to kick it forward to McCallum. Now pinned in the corner. McCallum kicks it up to his stick. It comes to McNeil in front of the Zamboni door. Johnson from the point puts a shot wide. Now the Rustlers come away with it. It's Mackay with the puck on his stick. He plays it in the far left corner. Woodward on the chase, but Johnson is able to get there first. And now Milliken sends a stretch pass trying to find McNeil. But Cody Bird got in the way, and now Woodward sends it in deep. Goslin works it up to Hamilton. He carries it across the blue line down the left wing, and Carson James whiffs on a shot. The Rustlers maintain possession, and now in front, James with a chance. And Chalmers with a great save, sprawling across the crease to put a stop to that Carson James scoring chance. And now some rough stuff in front of the net. A few punches, glove-on punches being thrown. Cody Woodward in there, and Derek Pfister. Maltby throwing some punches back. Callum throwing some punches back. It looks like Carson James is going to head to the penalty box. I think he's going to be the only one, as it's a roughing call on Carson James and the Buffaloes with a power play opportunity, down by 4 goals with 7 minutes to go in the second period. Buffaloes win the draw to start the power play here, and now McNeil with a chance. And then a loose puck in the crease. Couldn't be tapped home by the Buffaloes. And the Rustlers able to clear it down the ice. Chalmers rings it around the boards. But McCallum can't pick it up, giving Soretsky a chance here. But the Buffaloes get it back. And now McNeil through the middle of the ice. Crosses the blue line. Slides it off to the left wing to Maltby. And now McCallum from way up high puts a shot on goal with no traffic in front, so it's an easy save for Eisenman. .30 seconds gone in the James penalty to this point, and the Buffaloes 1 shot on goal in this power play so far. They win the draw once again. It's Milliken at the point, but he can't keep it in the blue line, inside the blue line, I should say. So they got to regroup, and they just barely get onside in time. And now McNeil with a hard shot. That one steered wide. It's Hendricks in the corner. Tries to play it to McNeil, but he had a Rustler right on him. So he had to send it down low immediately. And now McCallum skates out from the corner. It's McNeil across the way to Milliken. He skates towards the middle, fires it to McNeil, and a hard one-timer with no dice there. And then another one-timer from Maltby. McNeil tries to bat one out of the air. The Buffalo is able to keep it in. That shot blocked by Fisher. And now McNeil at the point again. Gets it to Milliken. Milliken back to McNeil. He tries to go cross ice to Maltby, and that pass was deflected by Fisher. And Maltby was able to get the shot off, but the puck was up on end and ended up going way up in the sky and into the netting. But the officials say that must have gone off a Rustler's stick because the faceoff remains in Wainwright territory. Now the Rustlers able to clear it out. The Buffaloes come the other way quickly, and now they dump it in. And it's Yellowfly at the point. Getting it to Johnson. Works it down low to Cullum. Cullum goes across to Yellowfly. He's got a man in the slot. They fire a shot. But the whistle had blown. Had blown as Running Rabbit was releasing that shot, and it sounds like it's going to be a Buffaloes penalty here. Cullum is making his way to the box. So Cullum in the box for 2 minutes, with just over 5 minutes to play in the second period. Carson James will be stepping onto the ice in 5 seconds, and that'll start a Rustlers power play.
Cullum, minor penalty for interference
And the Rustlers now playing with the man advantage as Connor James's shot had been blocked by Hale. The Rustlers maintain possession. It's Bird. Across to Marchand to Klein. And now James at the point. Gets it to Bird, and he sends it back up top to Connor James. Fleck on the other side. Gets it to Klein in the slot. He fires one, but Chalmers with the save. Since we're down to 4.5 minutes remaining in this period. The Rustlers working with the man advantage, trying to extend their 4-goal lead. James at the point now. Gets it to Fleck and back to James, and that hard shot was blocked by Hammond. Looked like it caught him in the forearm, and he's in a lot of pain. James once again at the point, sends it to Bird on the right side. Back to James. Fires a shot. Look, rebound just in front. But the Buffaloes clear it away out of harm's way. Still, the Rustlers maintain the zone. And James has it up top again. Now Fleck from the faceoff dot. And he scores! That fluttering puck. He got just enough of it to send a knuckle puck towards the net. Caught a piece of Chalmers' glove. But he didn't catch enough of it as it fluttered over the top of his glove. Kissed the back post and rolled into the net. Now we're going to get a personnel change here. For the Buffaloes. Chalmers, who has played his heart out this weekend, let in a lot of goals against this Rustlers team, but it's hard not to against that high-powered offense. But boy, did he have a fantastic weekend here at the Provincial Championships. Tough loss to take for him. Well, I shouldn't say it's a loss. Yeah, lots of hockey left to play, but tough break. Sitting the last 24 minutes of the game on the bench. As he really did put on a good show this weekend.
Chad Marchand, assist number 41, Tanner Fleck. Tied to that goal.
So it's Nick Lepp in goal now for the Buffaloes.
55.
As Wildman threw a big hit there, tossing Herzog aside. But the Rustlers with possession of the puck and chip it forward into the neutral zone. And now they flip it down into Siksika territory. Buffalo is able to send it the other way. Berg playing it around the boards to Fisher. And now Marchand, the veteran presence on the Rustlers, the greatest Rustler of all time. Spending about 20 seasons here in the orange and white. All-time leading scorer for the franchise. Hasn't been able to find the back of the net yet in this tournament. But he'll be searching for one here in the gold medal game. Marchand wins the draw, gets it back to Bird. And a backhander from Marchand in the slot, but a save made by Lepp. Holding on for the faceoff with 2:45 left in the second period. Rustlers up 6-1 in this gold medal game. Marchand wins the draw forward. And now Woodward in the corner, battling with Yellowfly. Puck comes to the side of the goal. Lepp shovels it around back for Milliken. Placed off the boards where Running Rabbit chips it forward, and Cullum tries to get into the zone but couldn't get enough on that rolling puck. The Rustlers cleared all the way down. Milliken picks it up there. Amisu carries it across the blue line. Dumps it to Cullum. But the Rustlers, they get a hold of it and come the other way. It's Pfister. He's got Hamilton on the other side. Pfister cuts to the middle, fires a shot. Lepp makes the save. And the puck was caught up in his gear somewhere long enough to get a whistle before it popped out. Buffaloes with the faceoff win. They swing it around a pretty young man who flips it up in the air. Connor James takes a whack at it, trying to bat it out of midair, and Hendricks gets there at the loose puck and tries to drop it to Hammond. Buffalo's not able to keep it in the zone, though, and Hale regroups in his own end. Hamilton nearly forces a turnover. Now the Rustlers regroup behind their own net. It's Connor James with the puck. He swings it around for Horn. Plays off the glass. And now we got a whistle, as that puck may have caught a piece of the netting over the glass. A minute 16 to go in this second period. Buffaloes in the corner. There's a couple players on the ice that are tied up right now. They can't get separated. It's Berg and Hammond. Now Hammond has to check up as he's offside. The Rustlers collect the puck in their own end. It's Fisher with it now. Plays it across to Berg. McCluskey goes cross ice to Klein. He carries it across the blue line. Pinned against the boards there and taken down. Soretsky's able to gather in the corner. And as the Buffaloes touch the puck, the whistle blows. And that's going to be a roughing penalty. Looks like it's going against Esteban Hale. He'll make his way to the box. 2 minutes for roughing. And once again, late in the period, the Rustlers are going to get a power play just like they did in the first. This time with 37 seconds on the clock. Rustlers win the draw here. James at the point.
2 minutes for roughing. Time that penalty, 37 seconds.
Now a chance in front and a one-timer from the slot by Zach Mackay. But a save made by Lepp, and he holds on for a face-off with 26 seconds to go. Bird at the point. Gets it to James. Time ticking down. They got to take a shot soon if they want to have a chance. We got 15 seconds to go. So they try to set something up here. Woodward steps away from the half wall towards the faceoff dot. Slides it down to Herzog. To James. And now Bird from the top. He shoots. That shot's blocked, and that's going to do it. A 6-1 lead for the Wainwright Rustlers at the end of 40 minutes of play, as they are 20 minutes away from earning their first provincial gold medal since 2010. When they return for the third period, they have a minute 23 seconds of power play time, as they lead on the shot counter 37-17 in this one. They're going to take a break, regroup a little bit, get themselves ready for the third and final period of this provincial championship tournament. We're going to take a break as well. We'll be back with you soon for the start of the third period. Welcome back, hockey fans. We're getting ready for the third period. It's a 6-1 lead for the Wainwright Rustlers in this gold medal game against the Siksika Buffaloes. The Rustlers beginning the third period with 1:23 of power play time, and off we go. Buffaloes right off the faceoff with a quick chance here, and Hendricks sends the shot wide, and it rings around the boards all the way back in behind their own net.
The Hockey Alberta Provincial Championship, presented by ATV, are a celebration of
Hendricks now picks up the puck and lifts it in the air down the ice. As there's a minute left remaining on the Rustlers power play. Now Mackay across the blue line, fakes a shot, steps to the outside and slows things down to set up a power play. But that pass hops over the stick of the captain, Spencer Goslin, and he's got to regroup near his own blue line. Guy carries it into the zone. Woodward steps into the high slot. Instead of taking the shot, he elects to slide the pass down to Herzog, but he can't control it. And now McCallum, the other way, steps around Goslin, goes for a centering pass, but Cullum can't get there in time. And now a shot from the point goes wide. McCallum picks it up now, shorthanded, but he can't hold on to it, and Mackay gets there first, swings it back to Herzog, and a little bit of sloppy play on both sides here to start the third period. Nobody being able to keep a firm grasp on that puck. Back to full strength now. 5-on-5 hockey. There's Maltby, picks it up in his own end. Can't find Cullum on the pass, and now Johnson has to regroup. Soretsky springs it forward to Klein. He comes in and fires a shot that's up and high over the glove of the goaltender, Alep. Connor James picks off the pass but can't hold on to it. So the Buffaloes with it once again. Carry across the red line and dump it in. Right behind the Rustlers' net. And Wainwright able to play it around the boards. It's Tanner Fleck with it now. As he feeds Connor James and now up to Soretsky. Soretsky across the blue line. Klein cuts in behind him. Soretsky takes the shot, and the glove save made by Lep, and he jumps on that one to freeze the play. 2.5 minutes gone in this third period. The Rustlers working their way towards their first provincial gold medal in 23 years. And for Wainwright hockey fans joining us here on the stream tonight, we've got breaking news out of Okotoks. The Wainwright Junior B Bisons have won the provincial gold medal in Okotoks against the Okotoks Bisons. A 3-1 victory as Dylan Aremko puts one in the empty net to seal the deal and earn the Wainwright Bisons a provincial gold, capping off another incredible season for the Junior B club here in town. Now Carson James trying to pick it up off the boards, but McCallum muscled him out of the way, and now Wildman, the puck in his own end, goes off the boards to Maltby, and they're able to get it deep. Pretty young man in with the forecheck. Goslin tries to stretch pass, but it's knocked down by Hammond and chips it into the zone. The Rustlers get it back, and now a breakaway for Chad Marchand. Can he get his first? He's not able to tuck it around the pad of Lep. And now Hammond chips it forward. Goslin has it pinned behind the net. Bird comes away with it. It's Woodward down the right wing. Leaves it there for Marchand. He takes his time going around the outside. Puts it off the outside of the post, and it pops straight up in the air. Landed right in Lep's lap. And he's able to hold on to that one. Everybody down there is kind of confused as to how that puck went straight up in the air. But Lepp is able to keep it out of the net. And we got a face-off to his left-hand side. Horn with the puck off the draw. That one bounces right in front of the net, and Lepp covers it once again. Now Mackay in the corner. Swoops away to the center of the ice, finds Herzog, and his shot is blocked. And the Buffalo's not able to clear it. Horn keeps it in, and Mackay knocks it down there, leaves it for Herzog. He throws a big hit on Wildman. The Buffaloes clear the zone, but the pass is behind Running Rabbit. So Connor James has a chance to pick it up and swoop behind his own net. Shovels it off to Mackay, and now up to Woodward. Woodward cuts to the middle of the ice, a little toe drag to try and beat a defender, but Wildman throws the hit and knocks Woodward off the puck. Now it's Klein. Up the boards to Woodward. McCallum knocks that puck free. Forces the Rustlers to regroup. Now a chance right in front for the Buffaloes, but McNeil's redirect goes over the net. Maltby with it now. Plays it into the corner. Cycles it around looking for McCallum. Woodward gets there first and sends it forward to his teammate Klein. Klein flips it up in the air, and that's going to be icing if it doesn't end up on goal. No, it's not, as Fleck beat it out to negate the icing. He was the first man there. The Rustlers can't keep it in the zone. McNeil gets stood up at the blue line, and now Klein with a chance, but he gets slashed, and that's going to be a 2-minute slashing minor for Maltby as he heads to the box. 13:50 to go in this third period, and the Rustlers are going back to the power play. Klein steps into the circle for the draw against Hammond for the Buffaloes, and Klein wins it. James sends it across to Bird, and now over to Fleck on the far side. He circles back and gets it to the point. James over to Bird, back to James. James steps to the middle, finds Bird on the far side, but he can't get the shot off. And now Hendricks comes the other way. Tries to put a shot on goal, but it goes off the stick of James and up into the netting. We'll get a face-off here in the Rustlers' end. 13.5 minutes to go. Buffalo's off the draw, but that shot is blocked by James. Hale's able to send it deep as McCallum tags up and now comes in on the forecheck. Bird works it up ice to Klein, but nobody's there to pick up the cross ice pass, and now Yellow Fly fires one just wide of the net. Cullum isn't able to control it, and now Marchand comes away with it. He gets it to Connor James. Back to Marchand through the crease, but he can't tap it home. James able to keep it in the zone. He's at the top of the point. Now across to Bird. Bird looking for a shot, but passes to the back post to Tanner Fleck. Fantastic save made by Left there to keep this power play off the board for the time being. And now Bird in the corner. He gets pinned there, but the puck comes loose to Fleck, and now Klein with a chance, but his shot goes over the net and bounds all the way down the ice. Eisman comes out to play it and reverses course to Goslin. Now across to Fisher. Fisher gets it to Herzog. Herzog swings it around the zone, finds Goslin on the far side. His shot ends up in the pads of Lepp, and he holds on for a face-off with a little over 12 minutes remaining in this third period. Goslin off the draw, steps to the middle across on the point. Now it's Woodward on the right side. He goes all the way across the ice to Mackay. And we're now back to full strength as Maltby steps out of the box. Wildman tried to feed him with a pass, but it was just behind him. It goes all the way down the ice for icing. Now Herzog and Hammond into the draw. Herzog wins it. And now we got a penalty upcoming against the Rustlers. It's going to be Herzog. He's not sure what the call is. I'm going to guess high sticking. It is high sticking. The referee went and checked on Jerry to see if he had any blood from that infraction, but it's just a 2-minute high sticking minor for Ross Herzog. So the Buffaloes with a chance with the man advantage here. But they give it away off the faceoff. And now Connor James flying down the left wing, cuts to the middle of the ice, steps around Milliken, tries to go to the backhand. Can't get it up and over the pad of Lepp. Maltby carries it across the blue line, down the right wing, cuts to the middle. Hendricks taking a whack at it, and now a chance here for McNeil. He slides it over to McCallum, and his backhander in the chest of Eisenman, and he jumps on that one to cover it up and freeze the play. Maltby wins the draw, back to McNeil. Over to Milliken. Back to McCallum, and his one-timer was robbed by Eisenman. Now backhander right in front. And Maltby taking a whack, or taking a swing at the puck in the air. Couldn't connect with it. Now Soretsky is off to the races. Hendricks matches him with his speed and gets to that puck first, but Soretsky, with a sneaky play, picks his pocket and steals it back. Now the Buffalo settle things down, regain possession. They go across the ice, but Hendricks was headed to the bench in the middle of a line change. And now a chance here, but a good defensive play made by Milliken to break up that pass on the 2-on-1. Cullum crosses the line, fires a shot that's blocked by Fisher. Now the Buffaloes in the neutral zone.
Ticket number 202672. Green ticket 202672. $2,050.
Rustlers swinging around the boards, and McNeil's not able to get there in time, so it goes all the way down the ice. 10 seconds remaining in the Herzog penalty. As he motions to the bench, asking whether they want him to play or get to the bench. He steps out, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Buffaloes with possession. Yellow Fly fires a high shot, and it gets knocked down in front. He gets it back. Fires another high shot way over the net. And now Hale at the point on the right side. He sends it in deep. Cullum's there to pick it up. Looking for McCallum in front. Cullum gets it back. Up to the point to Hale. So McCallum, and his shot was blocked as there was 3 Rustlers in the shooting lane there as he let one rip. He'll swing it around the boards. As his teammates go for a line change, he'll join them.
Wants to thank all of you for your commitment to Bears Second Family. Your passion for hockey is worth passion.
Now the Rustlers in front. Connor James feeds it to Hamilton. And his shot swallowed up by Lepp and held on to with 8:46 left in this third period. Buffalo swinging around the boards after the faceoff win. Jerry is not able to clear the zone. The Rustlers play it to an open wing, and Hamilton chases it down. Now Carson James fires it into the corner. James has it pinned there now. Hamilton's helping him out. Jerry was in there trying to steal it away for the Buffaloes, and now it's pinned behind the net. Pfister gets it near the point. Swings it down to Carson James. Hamilton's there now. Works it to the half wall. But Carson James able to keep the clearing attempt in the zone once again. The Rustlers continue piling on the pressure here. And as Carson James fans on the one-timer, the Buffaloes have a chance to clear the zone. They carry it all the way down. Jerry able to work it in deep. And he's going to go for a line change. The Rustlers with time to slow things down and set up a breakout from behind their own net. It's Marchand now. Slides it plainly forward to McCluskey. Back to Marchand. Tries to send a backhand pass to Woodward, but he got his stick tied up. Buffaloes clear the zone, but Berg is there to pick it up and play it to his D partner, Tyler Fisher.
Ball, Wilson Construction, Hanging Out Baskets, Holland Company, Vision Strengthening, Ron Back, Nico, 1441.
Buffaloes across the line now. McNeil fires a shot that's blocked by Fisher. Now Milliken goes across blue line to blue line, and Wildman has to backtrack to pick that up. Now over to Milliken once again. He steps in deep, throws one in front of the net. Nobody's able to get a stick on it. Finally, a shot trickles just wide. And McNeil from the corner steps out along the half boards, works his way up to the point, gets it to Wildman. But Rustler is able to chip it just out of the zone. And now Marchand picks up a loose puck, plays it forward off the boards to himself. But McNeil knocks that off his stick and gives McCallum a chance to turn it up ice. He chips it down low, trying to find Running Rabbit. It ends up behind the Rustlers' net. And now Woodward picks it up. He's got some space. If he turns on the Jets, he loses control of that one at the last minute. The Buffaloes pick it up. Not able to clear, though, as Goslin's long point shot was kicked away by Lepp.
Congratulations to Green Tech. Each winner, 50-50 for 2,000.
Omisu plays it into the corner. And his teammate is crumpled in a pile on the ice. It's Cullum who's down and injured. He looks to be in a lot of pain down there. Not sure if he took a stick or a puck in a sensitive area or what happened, but the trainer's going to come out and take a look at him. Cullum heads to the bench now, and he'll receive some additional treatment from the trainer. And we'll get a face-off just outside the Rustlers' blue line. 5:45 left in this game as Rustlers holding a commanding 6-1 lead in this gold medal matchup. Rustlers win it, and Klein gets the puck in deep. Lepp comes out to play it. Swings it around the boards, and Pretty Young Man is there to try and chip it forward. He does get it out of the zone. And Hendricks sends it down behind the Rustlers' net. Eisman comes out to play it. That pass off the boards is a little too far out of Soretsky's reach. So the Buffalo is able to get it in deep once again. Chance in front, and pretty young man's shot got tipped over the net. Klein's going to pick it up behind the Rustler goal. Taking his time, leaving the zone. Flips it in the air, and now we're going to get a whistle. It's going to be a slashing call. It looks like Chandler Klein is going to head to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. That's going to be a pair of slashing calls, as Hammond also heads to the box. So coincidental minors here. Just past 5 minutes remaining in the game. Rustlers win the draw. It's Fisher. Sends it in deep.
Siksika, number 20, Cody Hammond, 2 minutes for slashing. And to the Rustlers, Wainwright, 81, Chandler Klein, 2 minutes for slashing.
Fisher again at center ice. Soft little pass forward for Hamilton. Now the Rustlers have to regroup once again as they got stood up at the blue line. Bird picks it up behind the net. Gets it to Carson James, ahead to Fletcher. Rustlers struggling against this forecheck, but eventually they get it away. And Fisher puts it in on goal. Lep's going to hold on to that one for a faceoff as time ticks down. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third period. Buffaloes didn't have anybody in there to take a face-off. Milliken steps in. And now we got a fight going here. Pretty young man is just unloading on Cody Woodward. Pretty young man getting tossed out of this game for the second time against the Rustlers. He got ejected from the game the other night as well when these two teams faced off. And we'll see how this shakes out penalty-wise. That was aggressive as he just dropped the mitts and went to town. Kind of looked like he caught Woodward off guard. And looking back on the replay, nothing actually happened there. I don't know, maybe Woodward had said something to him, but pretty young man and Woodward were 8-10 feet apart. And pretty young man just dropped the mitts and attacked him out of nowhere. Be curious to be a fly on the wall down on the ice there and see if anything was said to set that off. But that was something else. So now with 3 minutes, 57 seconds left in the game, the Rustlers have 7 minutes of power play time. So they line up, and the Rustlers win the draw.
That's a second penalty to number 17, Brooker, pretty young man. 2 minutes for instigate, 5 minutes for fighting, and a game misconduct. Time of that penalty, 3:57.
Now the Buffaloes cross the blue line. Bird knocks it away. And Goslin gets his pocket picked by McNeil. But McCluskey steals it right back. Soretsky crosses the blue line. And Marchand drops it to Soretsky. A chance in front for McCluskey, but a good save made there. Buffaloes played off the glass and all the way down the ice. Eisman leaving it there for Connor James as we got 3 minutes to go. The Rustlers with a 6-1 lead, poised to take home the gold medal in this tournament on home ice. Woodward, the horn at the point, over to James. Walks across the blue line, fires a shot over the net. Woodward has it now. Across the ice to James. Now as it comes out to the neutral zone, Rustlers regroup. Buffaloes now with a chance to clear. Maltby has it on his stick, and he's going to carry it out of the zone. Turns it up ice. Down the right wing, chips it forward into the corner, chasing it down. As Herzog tosses him in the boards, but Maltby keeps his footing. And now a loose puck in front, and a quick chance there for Yellow Fly. The Rustlers come away with it. Down to a minute 45 now as time ticks down. The Rustlers await their impending celebration. Running Rabbit steps into the zone. Doesn't pull the trigger on a shot. And the Rustlers steal it away. Pfister holds it there at the blue line. But Wildman clears it for the Buffaloes. And now Berg picks it up. Berg right through the middle of the ice to Hamilton. He gets his pocket picked, and the Buffalo is able to clear once again as we hit the final minute of this game.
Final minute of play, regulation.
Berg sends it in deep. Buffaloes take a whack at it, cleared all the way down the ice. Berg's going to chase it down. Played off the boards to Fisher. Hamilton down the left wing now. Steps around the back of the net. And with 27 seconds to go, we'll get a whistle here. It's been a great weekend for the Wainwright Rustlers, winning big every night. They've been far and away the top team in this tournament. They're going to finish 4-0 as they run the table. And in 15 seconds, the celebrations will commence as the bench is already congratulating one another. There's hugs on the bench. They're ready to explode and celebrate on home ice a provincial gold medal. It's Goslin fans in that shot. And the buzzer's going to go, and away they go. The Rustlers are your 2023 Hockey Alberta Senior AA Provincial Champions, and they do it on home ice, no less. It's a 6-1 victory over the Siksika Buffaloes to earn their first provincial gold medal since 2010, back when the organization played single A hockey. And they did it in exciting and impressive fashion here on home ice, as they will enjoy this night for sure. As they swarm the crease, celebrating with one another. What a weekend for the Wainwright Rustlers and for Wainwright hockey fans all around. The Rustlers win provincial gold on home ice. The Bisons win provincial gold in Okotoks. fantastic way to wrap up a great hockey season here in Wainwright. And now these two teams will line up to shake hands.
For the Player of the Game awards.
Big kudos goes out to the Siksika Buffaloes. They played a hell of a tournament this weekend. A lot of talent, a lot of grit on that roster. They traveled a long way to play in this tournament. I know a lot of them, or at least a handful of them, are battling injuries throughout the season, and they played their hearts out. Their fans were incredible, and it was awesome to have them here in Wainwright to share in this tournament and represent their league proudly. And now these two teams will line up on their respective blue lines. And we will have Player of the Game honors handed out, followed by the presentation of the silver medals, and then the presentation of the trophy and the gold medals for the Rustlers.
Player of the Game awards presented by ATV to the Siksika Buffaloes. Number 61, Tyler Maltby.
Maltby was the player of the game for the Buffaloes. He had a great weekend. Guy plays with a lot of speed and size and toughness. It was fun to watch him all weekend long.
To the Wainwright Rustlers, number 33, Thomas Eisman.
Tommy Eisenman, the goaltender for the Wainwright Rustlers, played his heart out all season long and looked fantastic tonight in the gold medal game. So those two players each receive a nice cold 4-pack of tall boys of Moonlight Bay Brewing to commemorate their efforts here in this gold medal game.
To the officials for the gold medal game. Referee, Troy Mitterholt. Referee, Brock Nix. Linesman, Lance Dubois. And linesman, Kent Stady. Congratulations to both teams on an amazing tournament, amazing game. Your 2023 Hockey Alberta Senior AA Provincial Silver Medalists, the Siksika Buffaloes. Number 3, Owen Johnson. Number 4, Brady Reagan. Number 5, Esteban Hale. Number 6, Matt Yellowfly. Number 7, Hayden Ursulak. Number 8, Jordan Thompson. Number 10, Nicholas Noseworthy. Number 11, Jaden Hendricks. Number 16, Phoenix Running Back. Number 17, Brooker Pretty Young Man. Number 18, George Soren Patnaud. Number 19, Connor McCallum. Number 20, Cody Hammond. Number 21, Colton Wildman. Number 22, Jordan Cullum. Number 23, Logan Milliken. Number 24, Dryden Jerry. Number 26, Sui Onisu. Number 37, Damian Kulinich. Number 44, Ransom Slater. Number 47, Curtis Rutledge. Number 61, Tyler Volpe. Number 81, Keaton White. Number 88, Zachary McNeil. Number 31, Nick Leff. Number 33, Mackenzie Chalmers. The coaching staff, Coach Mike Whitequill. Assistant Equipment Manager, Leah Berchi. Trainer, Marcus Smith. Manager, Jason George. Your 2023 Hockey Alberta Senior Double A Provincials silver medalist, the Siksika Buffaloes. Your 2023 Hockey Alberta Senior Double A Provincial Gold Medal Champions, the Wainwright Rustlers. Number 2, Nick Norman. Number 3, Cody Bird. Number 4, Spencer Goslin. Number 5, Brian Ouellette. Number 6, Trevor Clausen. Number 7, Ty Mullen. Number 8, Chad Marchand. Number 9, Scott McCloskey. Number 10, Tyler Fisher. Number 12, Brad Bailey. Number 15, Connor James. Number 17, Kelvin Hamilton. Number 18, Ross Herzog. Number 19, Derek Pfister. Number 21, Zach Mackay. Number 25, Brent Saretsky. Number 34, Tyler Lishka. Number 37, Carson James. Number 41, Tanner Flack. Number 44, Josh Bird. Number 47, Levi Woodward. Number 55, Carson Fletcher. Number 61, Tyler Ray. '66, Bryce Woodward. Number 71, Mike Shirley. Number 77, Cody Woodward. Number 81, Chandler Clyde. Number 86, Calvin Dicker. Number 91, Cole Horn. Number 94, Jetlag Hosher. Number 10, Cole Layton. Number 49, Austin Pryor. Number 33, Thomas Eisenman. Coaching staff, Coach Derek Arneson. Assistant Coach, Nolan Goodwin. Trainers, Kim Ray and Sierra Basney. Manager, Josh Copeland. Now it's time for the banner and plaque presentation. Could I please have the captains and assistants?
So now after the presentation of the medals to both teams, captains and assistant captains of the Rustlers, Derek Pfister, Spencer Gosselin, Chad Marchand, Kelvin Hamilton, Josh Berg, accept the trophy and the banner for the provincial championship.
Your 2023.
And now the celebrations will truly commence. As the captain lifts the trophy and they converge upon it, celebrating the end to a fantastic season for the Wainwright Rustlers organization. And what a way to wrap things up. Chad Marchand, rightfully so, the first man to raise that trophy in the victory lap. What a career he's had with the Rustlers, and if this is the end of it, what a way to end it. That's going to wrap up our coverage from the provincial championships here in Wainwright this weekend. Thank you so much, everybody who joined us along the way. It's been a lot of fun. And once again, I'm Zach McLaughlin. Big thanks to Raina Murray for running the camera all weekend. And we'll see you again in the fall for another season of Wainwright Rustlers hockey.